welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton, and welcome to my match reaction to Chelsea 4, Everton 0, or at least that was the score at the time I switched off, 65 minutes or so. If you manage to last the full 90 minutes, I mean, you've got much more mental strength than I have. I mean, I think the 60-odd minutes I watched is enough for any Everton fan to suffer through. I mean, I've heard, while I'm just as we speak, there's been a pitch invader run on and all kinds, so it's been a very, very, dare to say, typical Everton day. Just absolutely making an embarrassment of ourselves, a typical away performance at the top six, just cowering in a corner and shitting our pants. Very typical in the sense that we didn't even lay a glove on them for the 65 minutes I watched. And I think that's what really irks me. I mean, the Arsenal game, we lost and we made some stupid mistakes and we were unlucky. And there's times where it's obvious to everyone where a lot of this squad isn't good enough, and a lot of them probably will be flogged in the summer one way or another. But what hurts today was that we didn't put up any fight, and I thought we would past all this. This was, once we set Marco Silva, I thought we wouldn't have to suffer another display like this. I thought we'd have performances where we play badly and lose, but I wasn't expecting another performance like the kind we saw oh so often under Silva in the last couple of months of his tenure, where we just didn't put up any fight, and the players were utterly pathetic today. There's not one player who can come out of that performance with any sort of credibility, really. It just knocks me sick. Of course, we've got the derby coming up next, and we're going to get absolutely pummeled. There's no doubt about that in my mind. I don't see how these players can bounce back from this quickly enough to get any kind of result in the next game, especially against, dare I say it, runaway leaders. It's just draining. I mean, it's sad because the Arsenal game and the Man United game, I finished the game disappointed, same as this, but I was actually angry because we were unlucky and we got had off, and it was a bit, but today, this performance is just one of those where it hurts me so much that I don't even care anymore, and I don't expect these players to put a fight up in. The Merseyside derby is an important game for us fans, but I don't expect these players to go out and wear the shirt with pride, because they don't care. There's a couple of the players who do, and fair play to them for that, but I can say about 6 or 7 of the 11 who started this game today don't care about this club. They need to be shipped out as soon as possible. To be honest, that's all I've really got to say about this game, because it's absolutely sucked the energy out of me just watching that game. It was so depressing to see our players make a mockery of the club again. I thought when Silva went, I thought we'd seen the last of this, and clearly we haven't, because we've still got much of the Silva squad here, and they're still sitting here wasting away, bleeding the club dry of money that we could be spending on players who could actually take us up a level. So I think it's a case of now just we're not going to get into Europe. There's no way we're getting into Europe with this squad. I just write it off now this whole season. Hopefully we've only got to get a few more wins to get over the safety line to stay up, and I think that's all that needs to happen this season. Just maybe get a top half finish, just maybe try and put some building blocks in place, but it's going to be hard when we've got such a rubbish team to start off with. Just to maybe some of the young lads can kick on a bit, and obviously I think Anthony Gordon's come on now as well in the game, so a bit more of him would be a little bit of encouragement for the fans going into the end of the season. But I think that's the best we can hope for now. Make sure we stay well out of trouble and just start building for next season, because Europe, it's curtains for Europe now. That's end of story, and I think this has really knocked the stuffing out of the fans, because we weren't expecting to see another gutless display like this since the managerial change, and there's just not much else I can say about it, really, because we've been here before, and seems like we're going to be going there again at some point, probably next week in the friggin' derby. So, yeah, there you have it, guys. In the midst of all this coronavirus hysteria, I think it's maybe good for me to self-isolate myself from Everton for a bit, because look at the state it's rendered me in. But yeah, there you go, guys. Chelsea, God knows what, Everton 0. I think the nil's got to be obvious. Just let us know what you thought about the game in the comments below. Give the video a like and a subscribe if you really like listening to me being overly melodramatic. Then by all means keep tuning in. Give me a like, give the video a comment, and give the channel a subscribe, because hopefully there will be some better content coming along sometime soon. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in again, and we'll see you soon on the Toffee Blues.